I really appreciate the invitation, most of all, and being here. And I commend each and every one of you to get involved. We need good people to be involved. And I don't know, and I'll just speak openly with y'all, I'm sort of disappointed with what's going on now. And I hope some of y'all are too. It's not what I planned for, and I've been working, helping, and I talked to Joe Barton and his staff. You know, we work hard to get control, and you know, I think we dropped the ball from top to bottom on some things. Even though Joe, like I told him, he votes right about 95 to 98% of the time. And but we do need help in the Republican Party. We need people active, conservative individuals active. And what the process we go by is each one of you live, I made it a different precinct. I don't know, most of y'all in Ennis might live in the same one, but I did, and I brought y'all some information. Y'all could, quite a bit of information. I gave you all the precinct chairs now and the party chairs, their names and phone numbers, which y'all might use, and I'll leave you a copy of that. What they do in the primary, they have the election, and when they close down the polls, they have a precinct convention, and you'll have to find out where they're going to have it, because some people don't have room where the voting place is. They meet at certain places, and then they ask you a question like, do you want to go to the county convention and be a delegate there? And they decide that night. And then we have, a few weeks later, we have our county convention, and each one is situated where, like 102, 103, 104, you sit in, and most times it's been out to college last couple of times, SAGU, I believe it is. And you go out there and you meet as a group, you know, each one in their certain area, and they have a resolution committee, which man, all y'all have some ideas for some resolutions that would like to go. And let me just warn you, you're going to get a full gamut of people. I mean, from, you know, somebody might be riding a motorcycle up there, or maybe a horse, I don't know. But I mean, everybody's got different ideas, and some of them far out, but you know, that's just part of the political process. And at that time, the party chair and the nominating committee appoint the people to go, and they never really have enough to go. I don't think, a lot of people say they're going to go, but then they don't go. But that's just the process that you go through. And I would ask you to get involved, get to know party chairs, and attend some of the Republican meetings. And I think you mentioned me that you've gone to Joe Barton. That's a start there, but just to get involved in that. And like some of the information I have for you here, I told you I got all the precinct chairman. I got the precinct chairman's handbook. I'm going to pass some of that. It's just
one copy. Okay.
One copy, because I got the handbook and Republican Party of Texas Rules Committee report and platform. And I imagine some of y'all already got that, but I'll give that to you and let you do whatever you want to with. But again, I'll just emphasize, I really appreciate y'all getting involved. We need help, because I've seen over the years, I've been doing this, at the end of this year, it'll be 19 years as an office holder. But work prior to that, I worked on Joe's first campaign, and it was helping people get elected. But it just, I don't know if it's a cycle or what it is, but it seems like it's going down a little bit, and we need help. We need people coming in, like I said, conservative people. I'll answer any questions y'all might have. I'll do that, and pass this out and let Doug talk.
I think we're going to have to move inside in a minute.
Anybody have any questions? But I encourage you to go get to know, you know, ask before the voting for the precinct He's gonna
How
be-
does the precinct chairman determine who picks him?
They beg 'em.
They beg him?
Yeah, that's what's been, I mean, I'm not kidding, we don't have, you can go up, shake your head, sometimes we don't have enough precinct chairs. There's some openings on precinct chairs.
Is
They're
that an
not-
elected position? Can be?
Yes, yes,
At the polls?
at the poll.
Or at the
I was
convention?
elected precinct chairman 2-1.
Yeah.
By that I mean 2 votes to 1 vote. That's the absolute truth.
I mean, that's just how people say, well, I don't have the time, but
But
It
the
does take a-
precinct chair is elected during the election
In the
process,
primary-
and the
primary.
county chair is done that as well, party chair.
and our
Yeah.
our party chair, there was 2 running, and this is some of the things that people are facing. I'm just going to be open with you. There was 2 guys running, and I didn't know either one of them well, but knew both of them. And one of them, because of the various paper, I'll just say it, is in Vegas.
Yeah, there's a reporter here.
Where are you from?
Ellis County Press.
Okay, I'll say it. Joey.
Yeah.
He's. That's what I was told. One guy dropped out. He called me. He says, "I'm dropping out." He's playing. He said, "Coach Joey's threatening to put me on his blog." Is that true?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, but that's his reason for dropping out. I said, but that was his reason. And then all of a sudden, there's only one person running, and I think people need a choice of something like that, especially. But
So is the reality many times that you show up at the precinct conference or meeting, and then you go to the county, it's a lot of times that you're saying, I'm willing to be a delegate, or I'm willing to do it?
Yes. And I don't even know where's the next convention. Where's it going to be?
The next national convention?
No.
State? Shoot, I don't know. They don't have it. They can't have them but a few places because it's the Texas Republican Convention is the largest political convention in the world.
Really?
Of course it is.
They're supposed to have one next year, 2010.
Yeah, they will have one
Where's it
then.
gonna be?
Yeah, and I should have asked that because I talked to the guy before I came over. He's behind the scenes on the puts it on. I should have asked that. But get to your local first, and get to be a delegate, and if you can, go to the convention. It's an experience.
Okay.